I like having fun. I like to laugh. I like to meet people who can make me laugh.
Oh, shit!
I like having fun. Yes, I like it to laugh. I like having fun to meet people who laugh. Good morning! Let's do it. Vietnam! Good morning to my Vietnamese friends and to my American friends, Canadian friends, everybody across the globe, this wonderful world that we've evolved to be masters of, coming from microorganisms, single-cell amoeba, which we're going to talk to a few of them later today. A lot of my audience is actually, might as well be.
I love the Lumbee tribe.
It's not very nice. Hang on, let me reset. We're here celebrating St. Patrick's Day here on Office Hours, celebrating the great people of Ireland and those who have come across the mighty sea to emigrate here to America so long ago because of potato famine and war. And it's a good opportunity for us to remember that we're all traveling through this world trying to find a home.
Happy Chinooka.
So let's start the show, folks. We got a terrific one for you today. But before I introduce our main guests, I will introduce my partners in crime, the Holy Trinity, who are with me every week. We got rid of those interlopers last week. We thought we were going to have a takeover from the Nampa boys, but the original boys are back. The Holy Trinity, DJ Douggpound.
Great to be back. Good morning.
Back where you belong. And coming in, we look like Thing 1 or Thing 2 back there from the Dr. Seuss lore. We got VB4.
What's up, everybody? Let's have a good time. Happy to be here.
Okay. Carson sitting in for Captain Carlin. We got Lieutenant Carson, Vic's son. We've established that.
That's
now.
correct.
You are.
I love boy over here.
I love you,
Excuse
Daddy.
me?
I love you, boy.
Okay.
I call him boy.
I love boy.
I love boy.
I love U2's album Boy.
Love you, Tim.
What are we going to call the record, Bano? Oh, that's bad. Hold on. Larry Mullen says, what are we going to call the album, Bano? Hey, we'll call it Boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. No, let's bring them in so they can join the fun. We have the Johns. We have They Might Be Giants.
Oh,
John Linnell and John Flansburgh.
Hey.
How are you boys?
Doing great.
Gentlemen, I should say.
We're doing great.
Return customers.
I know we're part of the two-time club.
Which there's not too many of.
Who's
We've
in
got
it?
four-timers.
Who's in it besides us?
Carson, are you an expert on that information?
For the two-time club?
Two-time club. I mean, we've had four-timers and
Who are the
five-timers.
four-timers?
Well, we got somebody like Fred Armisen
Fred.
has done the show.
Uh-huh.
John C.
John C. has done many times.
Brendan Walsh.
Yeah, Brendan Walsh.
4 or 5 times.
Megan Keister. Let's not go down this road.
Megan Keister's been on the show 4 times?
Do you know Megan Keister?
I don't know her. I have a parasocial relationship with Megan Keister.
Let's talk about that. I didn't know about this. She'd be thrilled, I'm sure.
And Howard Kramer. I mean, Megan has come to our shows,
Mm-hmm.
and so like I've met her.
Okay.
But I listened to a podcast they do called Grift Horse.
Yes.
That's just about it's a very narrow set of inputs in the show. I mean, basically they're arbitrage grifters. They get things for free and sell them and on eBay and
we've recommended the show here before, I believe.
Yeah. I mean it's not for everybody.
Right.
Sometimes I wonder if it's even for me, but it's I find it fascinating. I feel like in an era where people make documentaries about everything, I don't understand why there isn't a documentary about them.
Right. Well, we'll get that started. I have a good close friendship with Ken Burns, and I think I'm going to bring it up to him. We're happy to have you. There's probably a good chance we wouldn't have you because you were telling me before the show that your opinion on me changed in between. Do you mind speaking to that real quick?
Yeah, I guess Bill Maher does some thing where he's even more stoned than he is on his own show.
That's right. The Club Random. Yeah.
Club Random, and which was something that happened that I was not aware of. But when you did your parody of Club Random with Fred Armisen, which you presented in a very like neutral, low key kind of like we're just doing something different today.
Yeah.
You know, I have to admit I did not get the reference at all.
Right.
And I thought I don't know how I feel about this Tim Heidecker guy anymore because it seems like he's trying to smuggle in some super hateful stuff.
Yeah.
On the side, and I mean
that must have been disorienting and sort of like a betrayal because we had a good relation. We had a good chat when you were in here.
You know, when you have show business friends, you don't need real friends, Tim.
Right. I don't have any real friends.
So yeah, I mean, I think I actually might have even forwarded it to Nell,
you did.
And I said like, I don't know, this is weird, you know. And I mean, I was hook, line, and sinker, like knew it was real, which makes me feel like a child, like, you know, like, yeah, I'm like, you know, well, so evidently Citibank needs me to check my security. You know,
okay, if they say so.
We got to keep you away from the Kyle Mooney episodes because I have the same problem with that, where I get I treat him like a trash and
lower than trash. I mean, God.
Well, we respect trash more than that, but
do like garbage.
And some of those people get very bent out of shape about.
And it because it's a bit.
It is a bit of 100%.
Right.
But it's played fairly straight and deadpan, and people can't really comprehend why they just think maybe that's who I am. But
I guess that's like the dangerous world of post-comedy is that, you know.
Yeah, I suppose our version of that is we write songs that are not from our personal perspective,
right.
You know?
Yeah.
And people assume, oh, when you said I in the song, you meant yourself.
No, you're a character. You're just, you might as well be Stephen King. You're writing
precisely.
fiction.
Yeah.
So you got a new? You're out here. You're starting the promotional cycle for another album.
Yes, we've got a new album coming out April 14th. We a single of it, or like a pre-release teaser track, or whatever you call it.
We have single, right?
Single. We put out this song. Actually, speaking of this, we put out a song called Wu-Tang, which at first seemed like a terrible idea, and then to me. And
I wrote the song.
Yeah.
It's sung from the perspective of a Wu-Tang fan.
Okay.
You know.
Which was this another fiction? Or
it's a kind of. I mean, it's a.
You should know about your subject.
Another narrator, but I am also a fan of Wu-Tang. Not as much as the person in the song.
Okay.
Right. Which is that's the part that trips us up.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I've come up with a easy line to dispatch that part of the conversation, which is I say, I'm really more of a Tribe Called Quest guy.
Right.
Do you guys rap?
And that shuts them down. No.
And there's no rap in the song.
There's no rap in the song. It's entirely rap free.
So you can't freestyle if I dropped a beat right now.
If anybody feels like rapping, you know.
Well, what do you like about Wu-Tang? Curious.
There was a great biopic about them. That was what drew me in. I think it was just like such a great personal. You know, they're played by younger actors, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was. I
didn't hear about
like
that.
6-part thing.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a docudrama. I saw the documentary.
Which they probably started with and then took it to dramatized.
Yeah.
Of Mics and Men, is that what it is?
Excuse me?
That's what the Wu-Tang doc's called.
Okay.
Of Mics and Men.
Oh.
Okay, I'd forgotten the title, but
At least that's what I'm seeing.
Good work, my son.
Oh, that's the documentary.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see that.
Well, so then there's a tour that would follow that up with?
Yeah, we're just playing in a clutch of cities on the East Coast and in the Midwest. We're starting in Woodstock, New York, where we haven't been for a really long time.
You're not doing that Levon Helm situation, are you?
It's
the barn?
not that place. It's a different place. I've been to that place.
Okay.
And it's really actually a really interesting place to see a show because it's like the smallest.
I think we played there actually, right?
We didn't play it. No, we played at the Woodstock, the Bearsville
Theater,
which is where we're coming back to.
Oh, okay.
And
I wonder if that's where, not to get too deep into the band here, but then they recorded the album Stage Fright in a theater, but not in front of people. Like that's where they recorded the album.
Is that right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, It might have been one of those theaters.
Could well have been.
Did you guys do Woodstock '99?
We did
No,
not. We
no.
were.
That
we,
would have been kind of along the
Could have
yeah.
happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Moby was at Woodstock '99, so why not?
because I always think about Moby when I think about you guys.
No, just like you just think of like the perimeter, the
there
far,
was a range.
the
There
far
was a
ends.
range of acts.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was.
Although,
Did you-
defined by the horribleness, though.
yeah.
Right. Did you do any of those kind of weird festival, the big insane
We-
festival?
we did a lot of-
Lollapalooza? Did you do Lollapalooza?
No.
We
Who are you guys?
we've
Wait a minute.
done
You
like-
guys are big. This is. I thought you guys would have done at least one
We
Lollapalooza.
did. We've done like Bonnaroo.
Have you ever been to Bonnaroo?
No.
Have you ever been to Mars?
The,
Because it's like being on the
Really?
surface of Mars. Yeah, it's like it's
it's the hottest place in the
It's-
world. But isn't
yeah.
Mars cold?
I don't know. I don't know.
And, yeah, I was there camping, and it was hell.
Really? Why did you do that?
2009.
Wait, no, we're talking about. I think what you're
no,
talking
Bonnaroo.
about
Bonnaroo.
is the one out here in the desert,
No,
Oh,
that's
Burning
Coachella.
Man.
Coachella.
No, no,
You're not talking
no,
about
no.
Coachella.
We haven't done-
Bonnaroo.
we haven't done
Bonnaroo
that.
is like in Tennessee
Bonnaroo.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Tennessee. Long drive.
Every morning you get woken up by the
Naked
guy
people.
sucking the porta
Rusted,
potties.
the band Rusted Root playing.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
Fish played twice.
Big Head Todd and the Monsters.
I saw Al Green there though. It's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember Andy Richter had done it the year before we did it, and he was like, I would have paid to leave.
So you haven't
get
done
a
the gathering of the
helicopter out of there.
Juggalos either, I take it.
Say what?
You haven't done the gathering of the Juggalos either.
No. I'm fascinated by the Juggalos.
Would you
so.
take that? Would you take
Yeah,
that?
would you take that gig?
Gig if it was offered, the gathering the Juggalos.
Well, it would open up a new audience for us.
Yeah, I mean, you could always. Somebody was just there that I know, and they were like, you know what? It was very wholesome, and there's now generations of them. So there's like
Okay.
children there, and
They brought in Clownvis. He's there too.
Clownvis would have been there.
Do the Juggalos, do they have acts that they set up? I realized we did a show opening at a festival, and it was like the Einstürzende Neubauten were like the headliners of this festival. It was like a German noise
Right.
festival. And I honestly think, and I mean, we were very, like a very
Fresh?
marginal act
Okay.
at that moment. And I really think we were essentially set up to be booed off
my God.
the stage.
Like a novelty, like at the Apollo where they do the act. That's the
it was,
the hook.
and I mean, I have some German ancestors. I'm familiar with the cruelty, it's like we of course they don't tell you that in advance. They don't say like, oh, you're just the
You're there to be laughed at.
yeah, we're throwing
Enjoy.
some chum out before the real stuff starts. And but then we didn't get booed off stage.
Oh,
and then afterwards, the guy who like booked us on this charade was like, "That was great. You guys were not booed off stage." It's like, thank you for helping us,
Jeez.
sir.
I feel like they wouldn't
That's
boo.
a great
they would
story
just-
of triumph.
The
Triumph of the Ville.
Sort of. Yes.
What's that, Doug?
Oh, I was saying, are Germans the booing type, or were they just sort of just...
Oh, Germans can boo.
Oh, really?
Although we always had a weird experience when we were at a successful act in Berlin, where we'd finish a song and there'd be this weird, like full several seconds of dead silence before the audience started responding, and they'd go, and we didn't know what that meant at first. Like,
It was like the Google translation filled in.
yeah.
Is there a theme to the album, the new album? Is there a, I was going to say, what's the point? What's the,
What is great? Well,
That's a great topic.
yeah.
The title is The World is to Dig, which is sort of just like based on a children's book that Maurice Sendak illustrated called A Hole is to Dig. But it was just sort of, it's a beatnik-ish, esque expression.
right.
And it's just trying to sort of positive in this moment of shit.
You're trying to put some positivity in the
Yes,
world. Are you feeling good about the world? Things are going well?
No.
Oh, no.
No. But we're optimistic. We think things could be good.
We're pretending you can ignore it.
Well, we'll
I don't
see
know.
how long that
I'm
lasts.
looking at
Is this the
specific-
cover?
That's the cover.
This is a beautiful cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is. Tell me about this. Is this which one of you painted that?
John, will you tell them about your painting?
It's a 19th century landscape painting that John Flansburgh sourced.
Yes.
The world is to dig. I think that's the message
For oil.
there.
For mine. For coal. What can we dig for, Doug?
To dig.
Clean coal.
It's a from the Hudson Valley School. It's actually of Yosemite, and there is already a controversy as to who. It's like a 3-part test that's too impossible to describe. That painting was made by someone who's unknown, and who it's a copy of is contested.
Really?
So I'll just leave it there.
I see. So this is what they used to do back in the old days when you didn't
Yes.
have cameras.
Yes.
Right.
You'd have to, or printers, or
Yeah.
copiers. You'd say, "This is a beautiful painting. I'm going to try to copy it so I can show it somewhere else."
Right.
Yeah.
When there also was this whole other way of art being marketed, which was, there's this guy Albert Bierstadt did this kind of landscape, and he would put a curtain over the canvas, and people would pay money for him to remove the curtain. So it was really like a much more, broad entertainment.
You'd sit down in like a little theater chair or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
and just, here we go.
Give him a quarter, and
Should be any minute now, son.
So it's cheaper than buying a painting. You get to just look at it for a quarter.
yeah, it was
have been
not
exciting.
expensive.
I like
Yeah, and then I guess he had people supporting him where he'd name the features in the painting after the financier. It'd be like
Yeah.
Mount Monk, Musk or whatever. Like,
Oh, right.
kind of thing.
In honor of them.
yeah.
Did you see that movie Hamnet that came out? One of the Oscar
Yeah, we were
movies?
just yelling about it. Actually,
Really? What's the take? Yelling about
Oh, you
it.
didn't see it? Or,
No,
or-
I heard it was sad.
It was very sad.
It's
I just
sad.
thought,
And I
but-
thought, and I only have so much bandwidth for sad movies.
Yeah.
Which
Do you,
is
I
to
can't
say-
remember.
which is
Do you
to
guys
say
have kids?
None.
Do you have kids?
I have a child. Yeah.
You have a child.
Yeah.
I am a child.
You are a child. Child at heart.
John's my child.
You don't. If you have kids, it's like, it's a brutal movie.
Yeah.
But there is this thing about because it's about the making of Hamlet, the play,
Right.
And it takes place back then in that big roundhouse theater or whatever. What is it called? The
The Globe.
The Globe. Yeah, not round. Globes are round.
Globes are round.
And there's people. It does a good job of
The
showing
lobe, as they call it.
what is it?
The lobe, as
The
they call
lobe.
it.
But the idea of watching a play back then, where you're just like this woman who's probably never seen a play before is watching this, being like, what is this? This is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Is this real? Is this happening? Like, what am I watching? What is this?
Yeah.
It does feel like when you're looking at back then paintings, just being like, wow.
Whoa, am I there?
Yeah. Is that a window? Is that what's behind the window? Well, let's do a call. Fucking May. This is the whole point of the show. Forgot.
I just,
Please.
a
You
couple
interrupt me.
of nights ago, I got into this crazy YouTube
Rabbit hole.
of people who fix old paintings. Restoration,
yeah.
art restoration.
Yeah.
YouTube videos. Fantastic.
Send me that, please, because I need a new algorithm.
It's so pleasant. It's like everything works out great.
That sounds like a
Success.
good rep
Yes.
for the
Dude,
week.
it's the opposite of like people getting kicked off of airplanes for
Right,
screaming racist
exactly.
stuff.
It's like the anecdote of that.
Ooh, that's going to be. I bet that's an official office hours recommendation. We have to get a title so we can find it.
I'm
on
gonna
YouTube.
have to look at my search history.
I got into a big Elvis Presley algorithm the past couple of days. Have you seen the Epic?
I saw clips from it.
It's fantastic.
So
is it?
what did you discover in your deep digs?
that the Vegas stuff is fantastic.
On a cold
Right.
and
Oh,
gray
the
Chicago.
show.
The early years.
Oh, of him playing in Vegas.
Yeah, not the early. We think of Fat Elvis, Vegas era, bloated with this jumpsuits and everything.
In the ghetto.
Thank you guys.
On a cold and
The
gray-
first few years of that show that he did in Vegas is like the best show I've ever seen. Like fantastic.
So what year? What
Like 70, 71, 72.
Right. So it's right after the '68
Yeah.
comeback special.
comeback
He puts
thing with
this band
the
still.
leather outfit?
Yeah, that's great. And then the sequined business. But he's like, this isn't just about his weight, but it's not. That's the vision we have is this like sweating, slurring towards the end stuff. But the first few years, he's got this like 20-piece band. The band is like incredible. Fucking 12 backing singers, a string section, and they remastered all this stuff and they cleaned up all the film and it looks unbelievable. And I just became like a fan of Elvis.
Cool. I always felt like that whole clip of him appearing to lose it while doing Are You Lonesome Tonight was, the thing was that he turned the middle section, the spoken section, into a kind of a gag during the show. Yeah. But people only saw the part where it looks like he's losing his marbles. Yeah. But he's actually doing the bit that he'd been doing.
Yeah. Well, it's a funny bit. I mean,
it's a funny bit. Yeah.
Baby, who am I talking to?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like you're breaking like the fifth wall.
They did that show thousands of times, and everything was dialed in. It was there's a version of, and I apologize because the audience knows I'm in this obsession with this right now. But what's the song? Suspicious Minds.
Oh yeah.
He does this 7-minute version of Suspicious Minds. That's on the whole song. The song itself is on cocaine.
Right.
And it keeps going down. It goes down. And then they've caught it in a trap, and it like explodes again, and then it comes down again. Like it just keeps going. And we were watching it the other night, and like, is that spontaneous? We're like, no, they've got every bit of that worked out. But there was a point where it was spontaneous, like when they were rehearsing it. And
was the original recording a splice, or was it? Do they do it that way?
Yeah. It sounds like they're repeating a section of the song on the original recording.
Oh,
right?
Is that
it sounds like it.
But I think the original recording is a regular tempo, but the live thing, especially this new thing, it's very. I think, right, Vic? Am I crazy?
I think so. Yeah. And then there's that fake fade out in the the single version.
I feel like we really are. We share the same YouTube algorithm. Exactly. Which makes me wonder, have you seen the Phil Spector? It's just audio tracks from the recordings of like Did You Run Ron? And
I don't know if I have.
I've told Linnell this story. He's heard most of my good stories. But there is this part in the recording where he's sort of bossing around Hal Blaine as to how to play, like basically play the drums in a singable way. But the thing that's crazy is that Phil Spector does not know the name of the snare drum or the kick drum. He's like, no, the big one.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Play the big one.
Yeah, figure that if you're the record producer.
I was kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Like,
just
nothing.
Take an hour.
The other one.
It's not like rocket science here. It's like 10 things you need to know.
Well, also,
what about that low 4-string guitar? What is? Let's do 4 of those.
Speaking as someone who struggles with imposter syndrome, I would think that would be the first thing you'd want to learn, right?
Yeah.
It's like if I'm going to bully this drummer around, I better have some lingo.
Right. Exactly.
Is imposter syndrome just a lifelong ailment?
Right.
Obviously.
Incurable.
But he obviously didn't need to know that he was an incredibly successful producer without.
And a murderer.
They would have just been encumbrances.
Right.
He
it
did pretty
slowed
well.
him down.
Yeah.
All right, I said we'd take a call. We should honor that, and we should. What do you think? Should we do City of the Day or something like that?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Okay.
I love watching Phil Spector trying to sing on that Oh Yoko recording session. You ever see that?
Yeah.
Lennon and Yoko are getting into it with him.
And John's he's real snippy with Phil.
Yeah.
He's in a bad mood.
You know what? I did find out that there was another Phil. There was a Phil that was named was the engineer tape op. And that's who John's yelling at. Come on, Phil.
Oh, really?
Fucking do it. Play it back. I'm doing a terrible John right now. I'm in my Irish mode.
And then he just
Come on.
the tapes.
That's what he goes. Come on, Phil. Sorry. Take over. You got to produce, man.
Yeah,
you got
let's
to
do
produce.
today.
Phil. Vic, you need to spank your son.
Okay, I will.
Spank him into shit.
Can't do that all the
Okay. Pardon us as we do a little show business. So City of the Day is sponsored by...
You want to help with the pronunciation?
If you want, Doug, it's all about what makes you happy
It's
in my
Lep
life.
Bacon.
But
Lep
you know, I
Bacon.
blew it because I don't have this set up.
Oh.
Oh, boy. See, we got 2 different links for the fake ads and the real ads. Oh, yes, I would love some help here, Doug. Can you tell me about this new product we're working with?
It's Lep Bacon.
Lep Bacon. Okay. Don't you wish you could start your top of the morning with some good luck as well as a good breakfast? Well, now you can with Lep Bacon, the all-natural bacon made from real leprechaun bellies. Lep Bacon is fatty and delicious because these caged leprechauns are pumped full of steroids. Then they are potato-fed, clover-finished, and clubbed with an oaken Irish shillelagh. Plus, each slice of meat has been brined in a pot of golden salty whiskey. Good news, these leprechauns don't go to waste because the rest of the carcasses are grinded up, Guinness battered, and formed into lucky lepra nuggets. So grab some Lep Bacon and lepra nuggets from O'Loiney's, available at all Irish pubs. That's not for me.
Don't you wish your bacon was lucky? Well, now your wish comes true at every top of the morn, top of the morn, top of the morn, top of the morn. With la bacon, la bacon, la bacon, la bacon, every top of the morn.
All right. Pretty nice. All right. We also have a word from Factor here. Factor, is it still hot out there, Vic? It's starting to heat up here in beautiful Glendale, California, and that means it's almost time to break out the bathing suits and get out there in the sunshine. Which means it's time to start eating right so you can feel good. And that's exactly where Factor comes in. Factor delivers fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs. Ready in 2 minutes, no planning, no cooking. Quality functional ingredients including lean proteins, colorful vegetables, and healthy fats. No refined sugars, no artificial sweeteners, no refined seed oils. These are meals that fit your goals and your schedule. Options include high protein, calorie smart, Mediterranean diet, GLP-1 support, and ready to eat salads. Hoo-wee! I'm talking about shrimp and andouille, tomato gravy, honey buttered chicken breast with Yukon mash, vegetarian tamale bowl with spiced sweet potatoes and jalapeno crema, and that's just 3. You can choose from over 100. So head to factormeals.com/officehours50 off and use code officehours50 off to get 50% off and free breakfast for a year. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Make healthier eating easy with Factor. Thank you, boys, for sitting through that. Must have been an exciting period for you. Was there some kind of disassociating happening? Let's see. Carson, who is the city of the day?
Lil Shaker, you are city of the day.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Back. I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Today's city is Anderson, Indiana.
Anderson, Indiana. Wonderful.
It's about nothing.
Nothing to report from Anderson, Indiana. How far are we from Indianapolis?
About 45 minutes northeast
All
of
right.
Indianapolis. Not too bad. I'm actually going to see They Might Be Giants there.
Hey,
Oh, yeah?
To the Vogue. I'm so excited.
Very good. We are too.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys will be there.
Is sorry to interrupt. Is the Vogue that I played in Indianapolis and it was like an Egyptian-looking thing, but I don't think that's
So
where
that's
they're
the
playing.
Egyptian room at the Marat. I've actually also seen They Might Be Giants there. I saw them a few
That's
years
a
ago.
pretty cool little venue.
It is an awesome venue. Yeah, Anderson, Indiana.
Any questions for the Johns here?
I do. I actually may have 2. The first one being
There's 2 Johns. There's 2 questions. I'm allowing it.
I want to know maybe your favorite song that you've ever produced or created, whether it's been put out. I know y'all have a extensive library, but is there one that may come to mind?
John Flansburgh. You can see we're both. I think the problem is, we love the variety of stuff that we put out more than any individual song. It's like having children.
Mm-hmm.
It's you don't want to single one out.
But
What? Well, I'm going to lead that question in a direct.
You
What's a
had to
song
pick.
on the set list that you actually? There's one that you
Look forward to.
dread, and one that you look forward to.
Okay, well, I love playing the song Spy because it has this improvisational part that's different every night, where we're just conducting the members of the band, and it's often just pure chaos, but there's almost always something really interesting and unexpected that happens over the course of that one. So I think Spy gets my favorite song to play vote.
And then the one that you
Dread. Well, we're old and forgetful, so we have songs with a lot of lyrics, and I can't even think of which one.
When you're staring at the front row for clues.
Yeah, hoping to lip read the audience to remember what the words of the song are.
We've excised the songs that you don't want to play. That's the
that's true. Yeah, process of elimination.
Yeah, so it's like if you're wondering why, that's why.
You know what Randy Newman says? He says musicians are generally conservative. If something's working in the set, it's hard to get it out. It lives in there, and it's like, that works. I'm not going to mess with success.
And it's
vice versa. If things are not working, you're going to get rid of it.
And also, I feel like it turns you into like working for a long time.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. Hey, John.
Here. Look who it is.
Hey, what's up?
The master.
Oh my God.
The man himself.
How are you?
Good.
Well.
I just had this microphone. I just had to walk in.
You just carry it around, right? Were you doing stand-up down the street?
Walking through Glendale with a microphone. I thought, we'll see what Tim's doing.
Now, Vic did not know.
No, I had no idea.
We kept it a surprise from Vic that you were going to pop in.
Yeah, like part of my DNA growing up. So
he's freaking out right now.
Yeah.
Do you need to take your medicine or anything?
I might have to pass out a little bit here.
Oh, wow. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Am I all lapped up now?
Yeah.
Can I switch to that?
Now, thank you guys for coming. You guys can go. This is a decoy.
Story of our lives.
Yes. Been there.
Been a lot of fun to see you again, but 1.5 times is plenty, I think. I'm just kidding. I'm looking at poor John. He's like, oh, maybe he is an asshole. John was worried that I might, because have you seen the thing I did with Fred where I do the Bill?
Oh, yeah.
John was a little concerned that was the real me sneaking through.
No, it's not.
Well, the audience is thrilled. Who's the caller again? What's your name again? We had her muted.
Oh,
but
sorry. Hold
can
on,
you
let me
see the
unmute her.
screen? Yeah. I just saw you. I saw you nearly fall out of your chair.
Oh, sorry to barge in. Sorry about that.
Holy crap, guys! That's Weird Al.
He's in my house. He's just Al.
Yeah.
He's just Al. You know what? Valid. Raw. I'm kind of starstruck right now. My other question that I had for the Johns, man, I know you mentioned Tim earlier that you went to the Egyptian Room. I tried to convince you last time I was on to come back to Indiana. Maybe since They Might Be Giants are coming, maybe you guys can convince Tim to come to Indiana.
Never
We
again.
barely get anything, please.
Al, have you been to? Are you playing Indiana anytime soon?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We're doing 90 shows this summer.
You're getting into the Dylan territory, the never-ending tour situation.
Wait, you're doing 90 shows?
Yeah.
No way.
The truth. Way.
Wow.
And how do you organize? Are you playing like
you.
different cities every night, kind of thing?
On this tour, yeah. There's no repeats. We're just.
So you're just on a bus?
Just on a bus. I'm living on a bus. Yeah.
We have been doing that for 40
rides the
years, and
bus.
we finally stopped. We're doing multiple shows per town,
Which is
It's very pleasant. It's very pleasant. Yeah, you can putter around.
It's a lot more civilized, and the crew really likes it.
Yeah.
So
I just like riding on a bus. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. If you like
God bless you.
Yeah. More power to you.
What's your? Because I asked you to come in. First of all, I've been begging you to come in for years. Maybe not. Maybe, I think I asked you once. But,
Once. You begged me once.
Right. Al's a beg twice.
Fair enough. You said I don't like doing morning shows. Well, that's not what you said.
Measure once, beg twice.
Yeah. If you're like, if you don't need me to do it, I'd rather not come on. But You guys, I was like, you guys go way back. You're mutual admirers. Is it friends? What are we at with you guys?
I'd say mutual admirers.
And showbiz friends.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Showbiz
there was
friends, right, yeah.
there was a Dr. Demento component to both of our careers because
Right.
Dr. Demento played our songs very early on.
Right.
So that I mean.
But we met you in LA the first time we came here, I think.
Back in the last millennium sometime.
88, probably.
Club Lingerie.
That's right. Very good. Yeah.
The least happening, most happening club of all time.
Club Lingerie.
Yeah.
What was going on there?
I don't know. Everyone was like, "Oh, that place is great."
Well, you guys were playing there, right?
We were playing there,
Yeah.
and somebody from the cast of Cheers was a fan and brought the other guys. So it was sort of like a Cheers episode where we're looking out in the audience and
Well,
like
they were at the bar.
Ted Danson is looking at us. And that felt very
Back
like
in the prime of
I don't think
Cheers.
we'd been to
Back
LA
in the-
Was Ted
before
tending
that.
the bar? Was he the?
It was.
He might as well have been. Yeah. It was very
wild.
weird.
It was wild.
Oh, I want to hear more about that.
Well,
I don't remember
Dr.
the Cheers
Demento was
thing.
sitting here not
What's
too
that?
long. Dr. Demento
We
was here
had
about 2
the doctor
years.
himself in.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been to his house? He was telling us about his house that has records everywhere. You ever visit there?
Nope.
No?
Oh, that was one of my jobs, like back in the early days,
okay,
was to like
okay.
organize his records in the
Really?
kitchen.
God.
Yeah, and literally, like you go to his kitchen, you open the cupboards, it's just records.
I'm sure his wife loves
So
that.
wait, you were working for him, or you're just helping him
And
out?
this was when I was just first starting out.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I was on a payroll or anything like that, but I was just
Right.
kind of like hanging out and just kind of helping him organize the stuff.
You were submitting a W-9 from the Dr. Demento Industries.
Yeah, he paid me under the table.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to go on the Joe Franklin show?
I did a couple times.
Yeah. That was the East. Well, I mean, it wasn't totally different. But Joe Franklin had in the middle of the night show on Channel 11 or
Channel 9. He
Channel
was
9.
WPIX.
He was
Or
like the
Channel
real
9,
life
yeah.
Dr. Demento.
Yeah.
Like actually demented.
But it was a super insane show. It was set. There were 2 sets on the Joe Franklin show was one set, and the other side was the Romper Room set. So you're doing like an adult talk show, but you're staring at all the like super day-glow children.
So they just
stuff.
they just turn the cameras around Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
It was the craziest show. It was very public access kind of vibe. I think my band came on and we wrote a show just for him. It was like, Joe Franklin, ooh, you're the one and only Franklin in my life, except for Bob Franklin, who was in my geometry class in high school. Yeah, stupid stuff like that.
Pretty associative. The other thing was like he would pair you with like completely unrelated people.
6th grade spelling winner, Bobby Freeman, and Weird Al Yankovic.
Excellent.
Did he have any clue? Was he just like, like sort of that Larry King thing where it's like the less he knows, the better?
Do you think he was
There
self-aware?
was a bit of that. Yeah.
Our manager's father was a TV critic for the Daily
Newsday.
Newsday on Long Island.
Yeah.
So
I'm a good interview because I interrupt
appreciate
you
that.
because I know that. It's in Long Island.
Yeah. I appreciate it. But so Joe Franklin was just like kissing our ass.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want the critic to say anything mean about it.
Right. But we were on with Bernie Wayne, who wrote the song Blue Velvet. So that was we were paired with Bernie, and I think we did a song, and then he came out and he wore one of our outfits to do a song. So there was some camaraderie. However forced it was.
Well, also, there was that guy, the guy from what was the movie, the Goodfellas movie, who was like the Godfather in the Goodfellas.
Right. Who was Paulie?
Paul Sorvino. Paul Sorvino.
Yeah.
Paul Sorvino.
Yeah.
And Paul
Sorvino.
Sorvino. And he
I knew that.
He got he got on the show, and and we're on the couch with him, and he's like, "I've got a cure for diabetes." And
Wait, what?
I mean, it was that kind of show, and then like Joe Franklin would be like, "So John and John, what do you think of the cure for diabetes?"
Shoot me up now!
Sounds great, Joe.
I think it would be great to get Al on the record for this. We have a game.
There
that we
you go.
play.
There he is.
Joe!
Good old Joe. That's also what's his name? The guy with the big mouth. The late night, the talk show guy.
Joey Ross.
No.
Morton Downey.
Morton Downey Jr.
Oh, yeah.
They probably were in the same studio, same.
Very likely.
No, we want to play this game called Definitely Sure. no thanks, fuck that.
Okay.
And I'm just going to give you a word, and those are your 4 choices.
Repeat the choices again.
Definitely. Sure. No thanks, but God bless you if that's what you're into. That's the full title, actually. No thanks, but God bless if you're into that, and fuck that.
Wow. No Mary.
That's right, no Mary.
Okay.
We're keeping Mary out of this.
Okay.
No thanks.
Is this the latest list? We always update this list with. I mean, these are just random.
Oh, this is a game you played before.
We've played it with a few people. We think this would be a good game for you guys. Okay. But you're also. I mean, Al, you're not looking to cause any trouble.
I might be.
Okay, maybe we'll
see.
get
We'll see how it goes.
outspoken Al here. We'll just anyone.
trouble.
We just go down the line. Applesauce.
We
can
left
start
to
with
right or
this-
right to left? Oh, your left or my left? Or left?
Let's try it both ways.
Okay. I'm going to say sure.
Sure.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah. You should point at one of us.
All
though,
right.
To get
Yeah,
it.
point. But
You want me to point?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, we'll start with Al, unless you think we should make it random. I'm going to go you. I'm going to start with Al. Okay. Baseball.
Sure.
Mary.
Definitely, you mean?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're causing trouble.
I'm an endorsement. I don't.
You mean the F word one?
Yeah.
Oh, F that? Is that what you're saying?
Guys, these are topics too big. You're talking about America's pastime.
Okay,
The
so-
fact that I was on a little league team that was named after a franchise that had already been liquidated is of no consequence here.
Okay, so you're. I'm going to
Pass. I respectfully pass.
You're respectfully. Okay, because these are going to get harder, by the way. You
Right. Okay.
We're on easy.
Okay.
Well, we can go faster. No, thank you. God bless you. But
Fair enough.
That's what I should say.
I was picked last on every team when I was in school.
You know what? Then we're going to start with you.
Okay.
Sorry, Al. Floods.
Floods. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
But God bless if you're.
God bless.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you very much.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, they're good for things, probably for the.
Are we talking about pants or
We
what?
need floods.
floods, the pan. I mean, they're probably good for the crops and stuff if it's done the right way.
and for the Nile, for the crops.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Wait, flood is a style of pants that I only heard about. Like I feel like yesterday.
I think because they're good for if there is a flood, they're not going to get wet, right? Is that the,
Are we talking about copies of the third album? Is that?
Are they?
Well,
are they
Little
like elephant
flood,
bell bottoms?
Flood singular.
I think I don't really know. We could look up what flood pants look like, but I'm actually talking about the actual biblical event.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good luck with that.
You don't get the 10 Commandments without a big, good flood,
So
probably,
true.
right?
So true.
Oh no, that's Noah.
Well, I think you're essentially correct. The Ten Commandments come in
Do
the
we-
wake. In the
do
wake.
you
of the
think we
flood.
needed the Great Flood? Could we have avoided the Great Flood and just the animals and everybody were fine?
I'm pro Great Flood.
Okay, it was good to wipe everybody out.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back.
God was like the original Travis Bickle, if you think about it.
Wow.
Because they brought the flood that
Oh, they
that
cleaned
wiped the
everything up.
streets.
Yeah.
One day a real
Like
rain will
Johnny
come.
Human Seed.
Yeah. Okay, twins. The concept of twins.
Twins? I say yes. Yes. A resounding yes.
Definitely.
Definitely.
No.
Yeah. Is that no thank you or fuck that?
No, thank you.
Well, I'm going to go in the middle and say, sure.
Okay. It's good to have three for this game, actually. It's very nice. And we are keeping points, or I don't know why how that would work.
Sure.
Okay, some current events here. Marty Supreme.
I like Marty Supreme. Yeah. I say sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
So definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
As a huge ballet and opera fan, I don't know. I'm going to have to say no, thank you very much.
Very good. Now we're getting unfiltered Al. Al was a new show called Al Before Lunch. I would just, can I pause for a second and say, I think he's getting a bum rap on that comment.
Very, very casual rap.
I think he's right. He's right.
I think he's right.
He's not saying anything against
I think
it.
what
Wait,
he's
what, provide the context
You're a
for
real
what
crumb bum.
means right.
I'm happy to do that. He's doing some stupid talk show with Matthew McConaughey of all
Go
people.
on.
Yes, and he's talking about film as a medium, as a popular experience, And he's saying, and he was self-aware that he was stepping into hot water, but he said, I just don't want film to go the way of, and I'm going to take him out of. We should get the actual quote, Carson, because if I take him out of context, it might sound worse.
We got to get Chalamet in.
But he was basically saying, or maybe John, you.
Well, it sounded like the quote I heard was he said nobody cares about ballet and opera, which is kind of broadly true. It doesn't mean he thinks they're bad.
Right. It's the same line that John Lennon got in trouble with the Jesus line about, we're more popular than Jesus now. But he was saying he wants film to remain a popular, like a
popcorn thing.
Popcorn thing.
Yeah.
That we're not keeping on life support with, grants and endowments and stuff, which, again, is not saying anything about the quality of opera or ballet.
I think even quoting him, you're canceled now.
I know. I'm done. I'm finished. What is the actual quote, Carson? Do we have it?
Here, I got a clip of him saying that.
An actual clip.
Oh.
It's a professional show.
And the clip is him just like, fuck ballet.
People that like ballet are stupid.
Ballet stinks.
Working in ballet or opera or things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. I just lost 14 cents in viewership, but
a lot more than that.
Yeah, that was definitely no thank you.
No reason. I don't want to be working in ballet or opera.
I don't want to be working is a little negative there. But,
Yeah.
But he says all respect to it.
He's shooting from the hip.
He's
He's a kid. By the way, I have no stake in this guy. I don't know.
Yeah, who cares what he thinks?
All right, Sinners.
Sinners. Oh, I haven't seen it, but I
should clarify. I'm talking about people who sin.
People who sin.
Okay.
People who sin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
I saw the first 20 minutes of it not knowing that it was going to be a horror movie.
Sure.
Mm.
And it was very similar to my experience watching your
Bill Maher
thing.
Okay. Needed a little context there.
Yeah, I was shocked.
But people who sin?
All for it.
Okay.
Both the movie and the people. Sure.
Great.
3 shores.
All right, we'll move quick here.
depends on the
Staten Island.
sin,
Staten Island, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Staten Island. Wow, I hate to go against the tide, but
remember Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
Oh,
Okay,
we
that's
didn't even know.
I don't think I can go. Definitely, I'm just going to have to stay sure.
Okay. Plain M&Ms.
I got nothing. Yeah.
Sounds like a no thanks, but
No, thanks, but God bless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. Where are the peanut M&Ms?
thank you. me and you, we got a
Yeah, we got a thing.
we've got a thing.
Yeah, go peanut or go home. No, thank you.
Worms.
Worms. Sure.
Definitely.
They're like gummy worms.
No, worms.
Actual worms.
Like the things that come out on the sidewalk on the rains.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
They aerate the soil.
Yes.
You're an animal lover.
Yes, I'm a worm lover.
You're a longtime vegetarian.
Don't eat worms
Don't
at
eat
all.
worms.
Unlike some vegetarians.
Goths.
Goth. No, thank you, but God bless.
Cool. Yeah. Why not?
Sure.
And I'm a sure.
Yes.
Okay.
A couple more here. Megadeth.
Sure.
Yeah. Yes. I sat in a hotel lobby with Megadeth.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole
What's
band.
that like?
Cool. They're cool guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You break into a impromptu jam session or?
I'm sorry. I meant Anthrax.
Oh.
Big difference.
Oh.
Anthrax.
Maybe the opposite now.
So you're Team Anthrax.
Well, there's a whole discussion about Dave Mustaine at our last
Yeah,
rehearsal.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I got my heavy-duty names confused.
Heavy duty.
Heavy Duty. There's a great Spinal Tap song called Heavy Duty. Heavy Duty. Duty. Okay, two more for you. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
No, thank you, but God bless.
Actually, no. Just fuck it.
Fuck
Fuck
that.
it. Fuck
What was the
that.
question again?
Yeah, the band, yes.
Oh, the band, yes. I'll go definitely with yes.
Did you ever do a yes number? Owner of a broken, owner of a lonely.
I did a little bit of Owner of a Lonely Heart in a polka medley.
polka medley.
Yeah.
Did you find you have to rehearse it like 5,000 times more? We did a pastiche song on our Venue Songs album that was in the mode of a Yes song, and it was the hardest. I mean, it was the hardest thing to.
We spent like hours and hours, and it was like a 30-second 3-part harmony. Yeah.
There was this might come up. Thank you. This might come up in your algorithm is some Rick Wakeman talking about their triple album, whatever it is, Tales of the Topographic.
Yes.
And he was like, it got kind of out of hand because we were going to record it in the middle of the woods somewhere, and then that couldn't work. So they took the studio and turned it into the woods, where they had brought in bushes and hedges and stuff. He was like, this is too much. I got to get out of this thing.
I just figured out that
their first album is
Trevor Horn and the other Trevor are two different people. You know, there's these categories of people who I merge into one person.
Mm-hmm.
All your Trevors.
There's
Who's
Trevor
the other
Horn who came into Yes,
Right.
and then there's another Trevor who was their keyboard player.
Let's
I was
look
hoping,
that up.
Flange, you could help me.
Oh, I don't remember.
Trevor, somebody else.
I just in the current Wings documentary that's on, they talk about like there were two incarnations of the band, and all the band members were replaced by people with like the opposite. It was like, well then, you know,
right?
Joe English left, and Daryl Britton replaced him.
Yeah,
and then like it was like as if there was like a finite number of ideas for guys in Wings names to be.
The other guy was Denny Lane, which is a little too close to Penny Lane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's Henry McCullough was replaced by like Jim McCullough. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was just like
It's like they're trying to confuse you.
It was like we got Joe Irish and Joe Scottish.
Yeah, one of the guys was Joe English,
Dick
who was not
Dick
English.
Sargent.
And was replaced by Sonia Britton.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
all right, one more, puppets.
Oh, puppets, definitely. Yes. Thumbs up.
huge.
If they're evil, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, evil puppets.
There's a little more if you want to go down.
Oh, there are. Oh, these guys were so relieved that they were.
Speed round,
Oh my
speed
God!
There
No.
we go.
Oh,
Now you guys
At
can
least
see.
the next one.
Thoughtless
look.
responses.
Muppets.
Muppets, yeah. Yes.
Super yes.
Yes,
Definitely.
Muppets.
Okay. Miami Beach.
Oh,
Haven't been in a long time.
yeah. I guess. God bless you. No thanks.
Okay. Soup.
Soup. What's the? Oh, sure. Sure.
Can I just get this a little more hot?
Yeah. Do you? Would you eat? How many times a month do you think you eat soup?
I eat French onion soup all the time.
Okay.
In
Several times a month.
overpriced
Right.
restaurants.
But do you eat soup?
Do you order soup at a restaurant?
That's what. Yeah.
Okay.
well, definitely.
Has anyone ever asked you that before? In your entire life?
That's about the fourth time, yeah.
Diplomacy?
Diplomacy. Big shout out to diplomacy.
Big fan.
We could use a lot more right now.
I know you want to get into this, and we'll talk about it after the break. We're going to get into a fight because I'm a big Trump guy.
I know.
Now more than ever.
Wait.
I didn't vote for him, but now I would.
Suddenly, yeah.
Straits
Straight.
as a body of water.
Oh,
Oh. I thought that was kind of pants.
But it might be.
Yeah, straights are great. I don't know what kind of straights we're
straights are
talking
great.
Are straits natural, or are they like canals?
Natural.
They're natural. Okay.
I'm going to call it.
Dire Straits.
Definitely.
Big Dire Straits guy.
about. Lance.
I got nothing.
Nothing on Dire Straits.
I mean, good luck to all.
Okay.
Dire Straits.
Good luck to all bands, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did a Dire Straits parody for my movie, and Mark Knopfler, he said we could do the parody as long as he played guitar on it.
Get out.
No, so that's actually, and I actually had it recorded already with Jim West, who's my normal guitar player, and he played it exactly like the record.
Yeah.
And then, I sent the 24-track master tape to London, and Mark sent it back with his guitar on it, and it was great, but it didn't sound like exactly like the record because he'd been playing on the road for a while and gotten a little loose. It sounded exactly like Mark Knopfler, but it wasn't like, as anally precise as like the original. But of
Do
course,
you feel like it spoils it a little when the person you're parodying joins in.
It doesn't spoil it. I mean, I know what you mean, because it's sort of like on Saturday Night Live when the celebrity that they're making fun of shows up like, oh, look who's here. That's kind of stupid. But
No, I think it's. I remember hearing that song though was like the sound he has on that guitar was kind of an accident.
Oh, was
like
it?
a mic fell over.
Oh.
And it has this weird like a phased effect but maybe I don't know. It's a great song.
In the Complete Al, there's this whole scene where you walk up to Michael Jackson.
Right.
And like, did you ever actually like ask him? Like, did you ever get a hold of him?
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that. Okay.
But no, I mean, I didn't ask him in person, but like my people talked to his people, and he actually, signed off. There's a contract somewhere with my signature next to his saying that we're the co-writers of Eat It.
Cool.
So it's all legal.
Vic, I'm sure you've got questions for
I'm
Al.
so starstruck and nervous though. Like, can you tell me about the Booker take polka? Because that's one you wrote, right?
Well, I mean, the Ear Booker polka, there's no such thing. I mean, basically that's a publishing thing, because all the polka medleys are divided up between all the writers of the
30
the music.
different writers, yeah.
So I figured that out, how many fractions of a second for each song, and they get a percentage of the statutory rate, whatever.
Okay.
And anything
Careful when you
that's
say
not
statutory rate, by the way.
Rate, R-A-T-E.
Yes, thank you. Jesus.
Anything, so I figured it out, and anything that's not written by anybody else, like, oh, I guess I wrote that.
Right.
So that
okay.
becomes...
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Cool.
Clear that up?
I've been wondering, a long time what that was about, for real.
We had a great. I think I told you this. We had a beautiful screening at the New Art. Was it at the New Art of UHF?
Oh, yes, right.
Well, yeah, he sent in a video.
Sold out. Yeah, you did send out a video, and it was sold out. And what was beautiful is they had a very well maintained 35 millimeter print of it. Looked so nice. I mean, relatively. This wasn't Lawrence of Arabia, you guys were. But it was so funny, so
it's
great.
It's better than Lawrence of Arabia.
Whoa.
It is.
Less sand.
All right, I think we're done with this.
Are you sure?
I think we're done with this about a half
Definitely.
hour ago. Let's get one call, but let's just set up a call and then we'll take a break. But you continue your thought.
I was just about the song that has it has a stock melody in it that you now enjoy the copyright to?
Yeah, like any kind of interstitial material, like if there's a bridge to get from one song to another, there's just me vamping on up like a polka thing. It's like, oh, okay, well, I wrote that. So
makes sense.
Yeah, I get that.
Where did
0.3% publishing on that.
But I mean, are you getting like when it shows up in a Three Stooges movie, like do you get a royalty from that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Well, I don't know who wrote that. I mean, is that?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, a guy we know, John Spurney, is a keyboard player in L.A. He a friend of his dad's. His dad was like a Carney guy, and a friend of his dad's did not write this piece of music, but had the clarity of mind to get it copywritten, which it was the thing at baseball games that goes like do whatever that is.
Right.
Is it the charge?
Yeah,
because we use that in the live show, and we have to give them the BMI royalties for that, because he's very litigious about that.
The person who has the person who holds the copyright didn't write it.
Oh,
how strange is that?
Oh, interesting.
So who did?
I think Mr. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let's take one call and then we'll take a break.
Yeah, Mallory has a question for the Giants
Here's
and Al.
down.
Hello, Mallory.
Hi again.
Mallory.
Hello. Hey, Mallory.
Hi.
Hi. All right. So I guess this question could go for all three of you lovely boys, but I also have one that's Al specific. So for all three of you, your lyricism includes many phrases that impact your listeners' worldview. What is one piece of wisdom/philosophy that has impacted how you view the world?
Wow. Do you want to take over my job?
Sure.
You seem like a better...
Al?
From my own music, I think Dare to Be Stupid is how I live my life.
There it is. That's
very good.
Me too.
Please sit down. Please. Vic, come on.
I mean, that is the core, isn't it? It is the stupid, the youth. It's a silly, absurd, silly world.
Don't be afraid to let your freak flag fly. Just put yourself out there.
Yes. You know what's amazing about you? Many things.
Please tell me.
Yes. Do you think you get the credit you deserve as a musician?
From some people. I mean, there's still a lot of people out there that think, oh, that's the guy that just changes the words to other people's songs. And, I do a bit more than that.
You sure do. Yeah. And I can attest, because we've played together a few times, and we did the Beatles sing-along night, which we did this
The Ding Dongs.
The Ding Dongs with Eric Idle and all these people. You're sitting there with the accordion playing everything. All the solos from fucking, Day Trip or whatever. You're very great musician. I just think you should get the credit for that.
Thank you.
Playing.
As long as I got your respect, that's all I care about.
Well, I'm going to mount a campaign.
I think the thing was, I don't know if you remember, we were both featured in an issue of Keyboard Magazine about the accordion.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
it's like 100 years ago. Yeah. And the article concluded with you saying, I am an accordionist, kind of saying, it's not a joke instrument, which was sort of this undercurrent to the whole article, and there were other people who were obviously very serious musicians who played the accordion, but I think you and I were both considered wacky accordion players, and it's like I mean, there are a lot of things you can complain about, that's
sure.
It's a mild problem to have.
No, but it does.
We're a comedy band, but that doesn't mean that the musicianship's not there. I mean, the guys that I play with, my band, are extremely talented.
Yeah.
I mean, people, going back to Spike Jones, he had some of the best players in the world in the 40s and 50s, and just because it's comedy music, it doesn't mean that they're not the top of their class.
The worst thing would be comedy music played poorly. That's just defeating your. That's a too many hats situation.
Too many.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to stick around? You got to get out of here. You might have to get out of here.
I can stick around for a little bit.
Okay. Well, then we'll come back after the break. We take a 5-minute break just to vomit. We all vomit.
I got a new video coming up during the break here.
Syrup and vomit outside my backyard.
Send me to the trough.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Join us at patreon.com.
Because you see, the milk and the cow is all in the barn and the farm on the hill and the middle of the ground.
No place like the White House. Do we agree? Right? No place like the White House. Thank you very much for being here. Right, Mr. Kraft? So, anyway, I learned from you. So I want to thank Pam Bondi, who's been fantastic. I don't know, is Pam here someplace? Oh, hello, Pam. Good. She's been great. And the Speaker of the House, she's got the easiest job of anybody in government. She's got a majority of 2. I don't like to say 1, but between 1, 2, and 3. Get up to 3. Every once in a while we get up to 3. Actually, for a period of time, we had it up to 4. And then we had a death. And death is very bad. Death. 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 Horrible death. Death. But we had a death, and then we had another death, and we had some things, and it's between 1, 2, and 3. We had one man who was very ill. It looked like he wasn't going to make it. I don't know. I won't mention his name. Should I? Do other people know his name? Do you want to mention it? He'll be proud. Go ahead. Tell him to say.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. President. Congressman Neil Dunn of Florida had some real health challenges, and it was very serious, and had a pretty grim diagnosis. And I mentioned it to the president, and I said, Congressman Dunn is a real champion and a patriot because he's still coming to work. And if others got this diagnosis, they would be apt to go home and retire. And
what was the diagnosis?
It was, I think it was a terminal diagnosis.
He would be dead by June.
Okay, that wasn't public, but yeah, okay. That's
with a heart problem, by the way. This was a heart problem.
So, the long story short, the president called him, and within a number of hours, the man has a new lease on life. He acts like he's 30 years younger, and he walked into the conference meeting, and we thought we'd seen a ghost. And I spoke with him
Mike
over the weekend.
Mike was telling me the story that the other day he came into a meeting for the first time in a long while. Go ahead.
Well, it was incredible. I mean, has a new lease on life, and we thought we'd seen a ghost. And
He
was
actually
amazing.
called Mike. Mike called me and he said, "Sir, we're up by 3, but we're going to lose 1 by June." I said, "Who?" "Neil Dunn. He's a great congressman. Incredible." He called to say that he was terminal, really bad heart. There's nothing they can do. I said, "That's bad. Number 1, it was bad because I liked him. Number 2, it was bad because I needed his vote." But he really said, "Mike, I'm going to last this out for the president and you, and however long I live," I mean, it looks like June is the time, but however long I live, I'm going to be voting for you. You have a doctor in the house, please? Doctor? I want to also introduce Susie Wiles, and she announced a minor difficulty, which will be in good shape. Good shape for her. She'll be around for a long time. She had a diagnosis, and she's going to take care of it immediately, as opposed to waiting. Do it immediately, because with that particular ailment, the faster the better. That's the only thing I know about it. The faster the better. She's going to do it immediately. So she just started, actually. And she's going to be in great shape. The prognosis there is excellent, beyond excellent. So, but who needs it, right? Who needs it? And just, because I don't want to have a terrible story about this, I did it for him first and for the vote second. But it was a close second, actually. Want to play a song?
In this barn, there was a stall.
There was a stall
with